Welcome to casting Ateez as High School Musical characters. Now, I personally was obsessed. I was doing a deep dive into High School Musical earlier this year, and I also got into Ateez fully this year, so I feel like this was a fun one for me. I've also done what High School Musical songs I would want to hear them sing, but I think this is so fun. First and foremost, Hongjoong is going to be Ryan. I don't think there's any debate on that. Hongjoong has to be Ryan. I'm sorry. You see the vision. I know you do. I know you see the vision. Now, it's one of those things when you look at a movie like this, and there's only so many characters. And obviously, it's not like life or death. Like, if I cast somebody as somebody else, and majority of people don't think that that's fine. But, like, I really am giving thought to this. And I am casting Seonghwa as Miss Darvis. And you just have to get that. But just tell me, like, there was something, okay? And when I was saying about how Hongjoong should be Ryan, that, like, really believing in yourself and then leaning into that leadership quality, Ryan has that. And that's why Hongjoong's Ryan. Seonghwa, I feel like, is just so caring and really encourages other members, so I feel like it's fitting in that. I feel like Miss Darvis, especially in High School Musical 3, where Miss Darvis submitted Troy for the opportunity to have a Juilliard scholarship, like, I feel like that is giving Seonghwa. Now, remember, I don't have to cast people based off their personality. You could also just cast them how you want to see them. Also, they're not doing a production of High School Musical, although... Hey, they want One Piece episodes. Let's get a High School Musical something in there. Okay? Okay, that's what I want to see. Is that too niche? No, surely it can't be. Troy Bolton will be... Yuno is Troy. Yuno is Troy. Okay, listen. First of all, I'm thinking basketball. So, like, Yuno's a tall... Not that you have to be tall to play basketball, okay? Shorties can play basketball, too. Nevertheless, I just feel like that he's gonna do a great job. And I just want to hear him do the breakdown and get you ahead of the game when he's like, my head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. I'm sorry. You just have to get it. Also, I think he's such a sweetie. And you know what? Maybe it's rewatching it as an adult. I was dissecting High School Musical personally to see, you know, the status quo of it all, the lesson that we learned in High School Musical. But I just feel like I was like, wait, Troy is actually, I really fuck with Troy Bolton. I think he's a great guy. And I don't know, I just thought, you know, Yuno could really encapsulate that in a much better way than Troy Bolton, to be quite honest. Next up, Yosong. Yosong will be Kelsey. Okay, because there's something about Yosong, like, Yosong is so incredibly talented, okay? And we know this. But some of y'all underestimate Yosong in a way that I need to fight y'all. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about Kelsey is she is such a fucking genius. And look at her. This is what Troy said to Kelsey. She said, why are you so afraid of Sharpay? Like, you literally are the playmaker. You do all this shit. You compose the music, Kelsey. Like, you are literally the backbone. Okay? Look at all that you do. Don't underestimate yourself. Okay? And y'all are underestimating Yosong when he is such an incredible talent that we need to see more of, quite honestly. We need to see more of. He's just so darling. I love him. Okay, next up, I'm going to cast Chad as San. Now, this is one of those things I don't feel like the personalities match, because let me tell you something about San. San is such a wonderful friend to these guys. Like, one thing I love about Ateez is their friendship. Like, it truly warms my heart, like, what great friends they are to one another, and how sweet and caring they are to each other, and how, like, much respect they carry for each other. Like, it really, I love Ateez. I love them dearly. San could absolutely be the cool guy Chad, okay? And how cool was Chad, though? Because one thing San would never do to his friends is make his friends stick to the status quo, okay? He would never do that. But like I said, this is just in a production of High School Musical. This is what's gonna happen. Hey, watch this episode. Come on. High School Musical production. No one's got time for that, mind you. No one's got time for that. Also, and I've said this in my other High School Musical video where I was talking about what songs I would like them to sing, but I don't dance with San. Come on, get him in the baseball uniform right now. I'm sure you could tell I was already going down the line of the fan chant revealing who's gonna be who, But we're not quite there yet because I have a surprising casting. I feel like it's going to be a surprising casting, but I just personally would like to see it. So we're going to skip Mingy. And I wonder if you have guesses who I'm going to cast him as. And it may be surprising. It may be surprising. I don't know. Maybe it is. You'll have to let me know. So we're going to talk Woo-young. Who is Woo-young going to be? He is going to be Gabriella. Okay? And I just feel like he's got to be Gabriella. I'm sorry. Like, there's only so many people to cast him as at this point. I don't think, like, Woo-young is definitely, like, see, Woo-young doesn't seem shy to me. I think if he's saying he's shy, he's a liar, quite honestly. Because I feel like Gabriella was so shy. I feel like Woo-young would find it really cringe that, there was this one TikTok, it's like Gabriella on New Year's Eve, like, she was pretending to read a book, and she's like, oh, I'm being pulled up to karaoke. Like, I feel like Woo-young would find that really cringy. But honestly, and Woo-young doing Breaking Free. The start of something new. Oh my god! Wait, I want to see it. See, it can only happen in my brain. I can picture it in my brain, but we will never see this come to fruition. But I don't know. I just think it'd be cute. It would be an acting job for Woo-young. Because Woo-young is such a sweetie, and I really adore just how loving he is to everyone. And actually, you know what Gabriella needs? She needed some backbone, and that's what Woo-young has. Now, honestly, I think Woo-young would fit more Gabriella in the second movie, in High School Musical 2. In the first movie, she doesn't have as much of a backbone. But like I said, this is just a casting. This is just a casting. They don't have to fit the parts that they are in. It's just they would have to act. Because this is I'm the Miss Starburst and I'm casting this production. But, because High School Musical 2 Gabriella is pretty iconic, okay? And y'all need to rewatch and revisit that. Because I can't get into it today. Jungho is gonna be coach. I'm sorry, like, he could totally be the coach. Okay, Jungho's coming in, he's like, where's True and Chad? Why are they up in a tree? Come on. Do you see the vision I see? So drum roll right now. Who's Mingy gonna be? Who's a very important role that I have not cast that? He's gonna be Sharpay motherfucking Evans. Now, is this surprising casting to people? I just genuinely want to know. But I was going through the different people. I was really trying to do something interesting here. It's not that serious. But I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I love about Mingy? Mingy is so rational. Like, he could never be a Sharpay Evans. I'm sorry, I just realized that means Mingy bop to the top. No, he could do it. He could do the bop to the top. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it in my head. Like, I'm sorry. I'm picturing it. I want it all. I want to see Mingy do I Want It All. Quite honestly. There's so many good songs out there that I've just loved Ateez to cover that they never will because this is so incredibly niche to only my liking. How many members of Ateez do you think have seen High School Musical? I'm genuinely curious. I feel like we need to get them on that. And that's just, once again, niche to me. I know Woo-young would hate this movie purely because of the cringe. You know, there's just something. Guys, it's been 20 years since High School Musical. Can you believe it? 20 years. And if you stuck around this long, thanks for listening to me. But I have a vision with this, okay? I have a very specific vision. And I hope you understand the Mingy Sharpay vision, but it's just like, we need to switch it up a little bit. Woo-young doing When There Was Me and You just have to see that. You just have to get that.